Hello, I am Tony Chappell, and I'll be giving you a presentation on glass. In overview, I'll be going over some history on glass, manufacturing and process of glass, different types of glass, and finally, the Burj Khalifa. I would like to start off with history. In 3100 BC, the earliest glass artifacts were found in Egypt. No one actually knows who discovered the process of making glass, but the artifacts were found in Egypt. In 1 AD, glass blowing was invented in Babylon. In the 17th century, windows started to be made from glass. Then with the advancement of glass, glass was able to be processed and sold to more the middle class. And then in 1765, crystal glass was invented, and this kind of changed the industry because it was once again back to the wealthy. In 1960, the float glass process was invented, and this is one of the most important history marks for glass. So some people question, how is glass made? A simple way to put it would be, if you take sand and heat it up to 1500 degrees Celsius in a furnace, it melts into a molten glass. This is formed and cooled into glass. So the float glass process is the way 90% of glass is made today, 80% recycled glass and 20% raw material to make the float process happen. It is placed in a furnace to melt. It goes to a narrow canal to be flattened in a tin bath, as you see in the picture in the bottom left. And then it's slowly cooled to 70 degrees Celsius. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the different types of glass that the float process can produce. Annealed glass would be the first one I'd like to talk about. Annealed glass is the most common glass. All glass was once annealed glass. Some pros of it would be the least expensive because it is the least process to make. The workability of it would be the best. You're able to do the glass blowing technique, and it's able to be cut and drilled. Some cons of it though, there are no safety features. It is easily shattered, and also some building codes restrict the use of annealed glass anywhere inside the building. The next type of glass I would like to talk about would be heat-strengthened glass. Heat-strengthened glass is just annealed glass, but heated up again to 800 degrees Celsius and cooled to 70 degrees Celsius slowly. Some pros of it, with it being stronger, it's able to have more thermal stability, withstand wind loads, and it's also stronger as annealed glass. And there's actually some construction quality that you see in the picture to the right. Some cons, natural disasters will shatter the structure into large, sharp projectiles. And also, it is more expensive than annealed glass. And the last glass type I'd like to talk about will be tempered glass. Tempered glass is just annealed glass, but heated up to 800 degrees Celsius and cooled to 70 degrees Celsius, but this time it is cooled rapidly. Some of the pros and cons. Some pros, there are high safety features. It is the strongest glass out of all the different types. It is the best construction grade, passes most strict building codes, and it's able to be heated to high temperatures, as in pots and stuff you use for your stove to cook. Some cons, you cannot cut or drill tempered glass. It's not easily workable. If edges are damaged, the slab is ruined and has to be completely recycled and completely redone. After hearing all the different types of glasses, I would like to tell you about the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Standing at 2,716 feet, it is the tallest glass building in the world. It has 332 glass panels made out of tempered glass, and it is also 160 stories, and it's actually 2 times the size of the Empire State Building. Just amazing what glass can do on a construction side, other than just being something that can shatter really easily. In summary, I went over the history of glass, the manufacturing slash processes of glass, the different types of glass, the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest glass building, and that will conclude my presentation. And thank you for listening.